For this entire video, I would like to preface, I'm not a powerlifter. Yet. Okay, first, let's look at some highlights during my peaking cycle of my program that I sometimes look at when I want to mourn all of my gains. To explain, before COVID locked down North America in March, I was prepping for a powerlifting meet for about 3 months using Calgary Barbell's free 16-week powerlifting program with some minor adjustments. The meet ultimately ended up getting cancelled 3 days before and gyms closed, so I wasn't able to test any of my PRs at the time either. It was my first meet and I planned to open with a 235-pound squat, 105-pound bench, and a 265-pound deadlift in the 52-kilogram weight class. So, as a person who is only disciplined by physically going to the gym and solely doing compound lifts, I've lost the majority of my strength I had during my prep period. I tried to keep on top of it during the whole maximum productivity Chloe Ting workout everyday phase of quarantine, but honestly, home workouts suck and aren't as fun as barbell. So here we are now, barely squatting a plate. But it's okay, we just have to trust the process. If you don't know, one of Calgary Barbell's trainers, Bryce Krawczyk, wrote the program that I'll link below with some videos of Bryce himself answering questions about his program. I have to dedicate a lot of my powerlifting knowledge to Bryce since his channel provides so many useful videos about powerlifting in general, technique, and programming. He did feature me in a couple of Form Check Friday videos, which is a series dedicated to helping his viewers with their form.
Immensely, plans on competing in January, but still super intimidated about fully committing to a meet. Well, if I can offer any single thing here, it is that you should just go for it.
And that clip is also why I signed up for my meet in the first place.
By the openness and sort of welcoming nature of the powerlifting community, you're probably going to make some great friends. And with any luck, you'll develop a love for the sport when you see those white lights come up after getting off the platform.
Anyway, my review. If it isn't obvious, I really do love this program, and I've seen a lot of success and progress with it. It's a program I readily recommend to anyone if they ask or if they're looking for their first program to commit to. When I first started the program, I was fairly new to the gym and followed Candido's 6-week program on and off, which got me to a 1 rep max of 185-pound squat, 85-pound bench, and a 235-pound deadlift at 115 pounds. After going through one cycle during my prep, my current tested 1 rep maxes are a 240-pound squat, 110-pound bench, and a 280-pound deadlift at 120 pounds. I know other reviews have mentioned the frequency of the lifts may be too high since it calls for a variation of bench every day along with a squat deadlift variation on the same day, but after getting used to the program, your hips and shoulders eventually kind of get used to the frequency. They did for me at least. I will say I have gotten slight injuries and pulled some muscles from the frequency, but it's likely my fault because this is my first program using RPE for training intensity and my ego is huge. Meaning, I lied to myself and say I can do 6 reps of 90% of my 1 rep max as an 8 RPE. So I probably deserve those injuries anyway. The program allows for flexibility in the accessories that vary from each training block, and if you're more experienced and able to target your weaknesses, you can cater it to your individual training. When I first started, I ran into a few issues of just doing accessories I enjoyed rather than the ones that could help build my strength, but again, that's just on me. In conclusion, I think the program is pretty great and definitely worth a try for both beginner and advanced lifters. I continue to see progress throughout, so I'll be using this to rebuild and get my gains back, and maybe finally committing and participating in a meet in 2021. Anyways, that's all for me, so thanks for watching my video. If you have any suggestions or video ideas, please let me know. Until then, you can follow my Instagram that I've been neglecting for a good few months, but who knows, maybe I'll go back on it. I don't know.